In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on October 17, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Arizona Coyotes versus New York Islanders. In a matchup between the Arizona Coyotes and the New York Islanders, both teams are seeking to capitalize on their promising starts to the season. The Coyotes began with a win, scoring 4 goals on opening night, but then dropped their second game 2-1. The Islanders, on the other hand, have only played 1 game, which they won 3-2. The Coyotes are looking to establish themselves in the Central Division, while the Islanders aim to climb to the top of the Metropolitan Division. The upcoming game is anticipated to be an exciting one. The Coyotes have made a strong start, with their offense leading the way, scoring 5 goals in their first 2 games, including 4 in their opening night win. Nick Schmaltz and Clayton Keller have been standout performers, contributing with 2 goals and 4 assists. The rest of the offense has also stepped up, with Logan Cooley adding 3 assists, and defensemen Matthew Dumba and Sean Durzi chipping in with 2 goals to help ignite the offense. Despite the offensive contributions, the Coyotes' defense has faced some struggles, allowing 5 goals in the early season. While Matthew Dumba and Sean Durzi have performed well on the top 2 lines, the rest of the unit has had difficulties, giving opponents too many open shots on the net. The hope is that goaltender Karel Vejmoka can step up, as he had a strong start to the season, saving 33 of the 36 shots he faced. The Islanders have kicked off the season on a positive note, with their offense coming to the forefront in their first game, scoring 3 goals. Brock Nelson was a key contributor, notching a goal and an assist, while the rest of the forward unit also looked sharp. Casey Cizikas, Kyle Palmieri, and Pierre Engvall combined for 2 goals and an assist, and defensemen Ryan Pulock and Adam Pelech added 2 assists from the blue line. In contrast to the Coyotes, the Islanders' defense held firm, allowing only 2 goals in their victory. Ryan Pulock and Adam Pelech led the top pairing, while Noah Dobson, Alexander Romanov, and Sebastian Aho contributed to creating turnovers and limiting shots on goal. In addition, goaltender Ilya Sorokin performed admirably, saving 26 of the 28 shots he faced. The Coyotes have shown promise, but the Islanders are eager to perform well at home and control the game. With their offense scoring 3 goals in their first game, the Islanders are expected to find the back of the net comfortably. The likes of Brock Nelson, Pierre Engvall, and the rest of the forward unit should navigate the offensive zone with precision and create open shooting opportunities. On the other end of the ice, the Islanders should be able to limit the Coyotes' offense, with Adam Pelech, Ryan Pulock, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the defensive zone and restricting shots on goal, allowing goaltender Ilya Sorokin to make crucial saves. The Coyotes may struggle with fatigue in this game. The Islanders have demonstrated their ability to lock down defensively, allowing only 2 goals in their previous game. Expect the Coyotes to score just 1 or 2 goals, which may not be sufficient to secure the victory. The Islanders are likely to have a strong performance on their home ice, so the New York Islanders to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In the goaltending department, Karel Vejmoka will be in the net for the Coyotes. Vejmoka is considered a promising goaltender, and he's off to a solid start with a 2.77 goals against average and a .917 save percentage in 1 game. He will face an Islanders team that struggled on the power play last season. On the flip side, Ilya Sorokin is one of the standout goaltenders in the league. He plays a crucial role for the Islanders, particularly considering their offensive struggles. Sorokin has had a strong start with a 2 goals against average and a .929 save percentage. Both teams are guided by their defensive units, with the Coyotes looking to limit the Islanders' offense through players like Matthew Dumba and Sean Durzi creating turnovers and restricting shooting lanes. On the other hand, the Islanders aim to shut down the Coyotes' offense, with Adam Pelech, Ryan Pulock, Noah Dobson, and the rest of the defensive unit causing turnovers in the neutral and defensive zones, while goaltender Ilya Sorokin remains reliable in goal. This game is likely to be characterized by strong defense, resulting in a low-scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Edmonton Oilers versus Nashville Predators. The Edmonton Oilers have had a tough start to the 2023-2024 season, suffering back-to-back losses to the Vancouver Canucks, a Pacific Division rival. Now, they are hitting the road to face the Nashville Predators, who have shown some early season success. Both teams are expected to be contenders in their respective division races, although with different levels of expectations. This early season contest could provide insights into the team's current form, with pressure on the Oilers to secure their first win. The Edmonton Oilers entered the 2023 season as Stanley Cup favorites in the Western Conference, but they have allowed 12 goals in just 2 games, a concerning defensive performance, particularly against the Canucks. While their star players have been somewhat subdued, the Oilers have had a strong track record on the road, boasting a 10-4 record in their last 14 away games. Additionally, they are a perfect 4-0 in their last 4 games against Central Division opponents. Despite their shaky start, if the Oilers can improve defensively and receive solid goaltending, they have the potential to meet the preseason expectations, starting with this Tuesday night matchup. The Nashville Predators have an intriguing outlook for the 2023-2024 season, with some considering them as a potential wild card team. Juuse Saros, their goaltender, adds to their potential as they secured an impressive 3-0 victory over the Kraken between 2 challenging losses to start the season. The Predators have been strong at home in their recent games, with just 1 loss in their past 6. They also hold a 6-1 record in their last 7 games against Pacific Division opponents. While it might be a challenge to contain the Oilers' star players, if the Predators can get on the scoreboard early, they have the chance to make things interesting in this matchup, especially against the Oilers' goaltender Skinner Campbell. The Oilers are still in search of their first win of the season after 2 disappointing losses to the Canucks. In the season opener, they suffered an 8-1 road loss, but they showed improvement in the second game, losing 4-3 despite putting 41 shots on goal. Last season, the Oilers went 2-0-1 against the Predators, scoring a total of 13 goals in their 2 victories. It remains to be seen whether Juuse Saros will start in net for the 4th consecutive game or if backup goalie Kevin Lankinen will get the nod. Saros could keep the game tight, but there's a chance he might get a break after playing in each of the first 3 games of the season. Both teams are off to less than ideal starts in 2023, with only 1 win between them in their first 5 games. This matchup represents an opportunity for both teams to make a significant statement as the season gets underway. In their recent head-to-head meetings, the Oilers have dominated with an 8-1 record, and the favorite has won 17 of the last 24 matchups. Despite the Oilers' 2 losses, they are favored against Juuse Saros and the Predators' strong defensive unit. Given their firepower, Edmonton is rightly favored and should kickstart their season with a significant road victory. So the Edmonton Oilers money line is our full game side pick. The Oilers have only scored 5 goals in their first 2 games of the season, but they were denied multiple times by a standout performance from Canucks goaltender DeSmith in the second game. Expect the highest scoring offense in the NHL from the 2022-2023 season to reestablish its offensive dominance in this matchup, potentially scoring 5 or more goals against the Predators. The Predators, who went 0 for 7 on the power play against the Bruins, should have had time to work on their special teams. While Juuse Saros will be a factor, the Oilers' offensive firepower is difficult to contain for long, making this a game where they could break out. In their recent head-to-head meetings, the over has hit in 5 of the last 7 matchups, with the Oilers allowing 6 goals per game in their first 2 appearances of the 2023-2024 season. This game presents a strong opportunity for Nashville to come out on top in a high-scoring affair. Given some chances against the Oilers' mediocre penalty kill unit, the Predators should score enough to help push this game's score over the projected total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Kings versus Winnipeg Jets. The Los Angeles Kings have had a challenging start to the 2023-2024 season, losing both of their opening games. Their most recent game against the Carolina Hurricanes ended in a 6-5 shootout loss. The Kings were down 3-0 in the first period, but managed to tie the game in the third period before losing in a shootout. They outshot Carolina 30-19 and had a 2-7 power play conversion rate. In their season opener, they lost 5-2 to the Colorado Avalanche. The Kings are currently averaging 3.5 goals per game but are allowing an average of 5 goals against per game. They have a power play success rate of 16.7% and a penalty kill rate of 85.7%. Hans Kopitar leads the Kings this season with 2 goals, 1 assist, and 5 shots on goal. Cam Talbot is the projected starting goalie for Los Angeles with a 0-1-0 record, a 4.02 goals against average, and a .889 save percentage. The Winnipeg Jets are 1-1-0 this season, most recently defeating the Florida Panthers 6-4. Winnipeg scored 3 goals in the second period, securing a 2-goal lead heading into the third period. They outshot Florida 35-33 and had a 2-6 power play conversion rate. In their season opener, the Jets lost 5-3 to the Calgary Flames. Winnipeg is currently averaging 4.5 goals per game but is also allowing 4.5 goals against per game. They have a power play success rate of 20% and a penalty kill rate of 80%. Kyle Connor leads the Jets this season with 3 goals, 1 assist, and 12 shots on goal. Connor Hellebuyck is the projected starting goalie for Winnipeg with a 1-1-0 record, a 4.12 goals against average, and a .852 save percentage. The Los Angeles Kings have had a rough start to the season, losing both of their games and allowing an average of 5 goals per game. The Winnipeg Jets are 1-1-0 but have shown offensive firepower, scoring an average of 4.5 goals per game. Los Angeles is struggling both in goal and on the blue line, with both of their goaltenders struggling in their one appearance each this season. Winnipeg was strong on home ice last season, going 26-13-2, and they won their season opener at home against Florida. With their offensive prowess, led by Kyle Connor, Mark Sheffield, and Josh Morrissey, they will likely put a lot of shots on goal and test the Kings' defense. The Kings are in a challenging spot, with their recent form not inspiring confidence. The Jets have shown they can score and capitalize on power play opportunities. Despite Hellebuyck's less than stellar stats so far, he is a seasoned goalie who can make crucial saves. The Kings' struggles on both ends of the ice indicate they are still finding their groove this season. Given the Jets' home ice advantage and more balanced team, the Winnipeg Jets money line is our full game side pick. Both teams had solid defenses last season, with reliable goaltenders in Hellebuyck and Talbot. However, this season's early statistics don't reflect that, with both teams allowing a significant number of goals. Last year, Winnipeg ranked in the top half of the league for fewest goals allowed and had a strong penalty kill. The Kings also had a solid defense, ranking 16th in the NHL in goals allowed per game. They had one of the league's best penalty kills and allowed the 4th fewest expected goals. Given their previous defensive strengths, expect this game to be a more defensive battle. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.